Good morning everyone. It's Mandy from gramaryecreativearts. Thank you for joining me today and I hope you're all really well. So, my family didn't get dinner until about 8:30 because I stayed out here and played. And oh well, that's okay. They didn't come out and disturb me, so that was all good. So what I've done since you saw me last is I've added bits of lace onto the edges of some of the pages, because even though it's my travel journal and it's in Vietnam, I need to have my Mandy touches. And I have punched all of the coffee dyed papers with an edge punch. So I used 3 different ones and the Martha Stewart one. Oh no, 4, and that one as well, also Martha Stewart. So there's a little bit of interest on all of the page edges all the way through. So, looking pretty cute. Oops, what was that? Oh, a little bit of lace. There we go. Right, and the other thing I have done is I have got some fabric. Whoops, let's take that off. Some fabric, and I've glued some cardstock on the back. I've actually, well, you can't see them through there, but I've punched my holes through. I've got a template to punch my signature holes, and I've already pre-punched my holes in here. The other thing I did before that was I opened this up and I used my glue bottle and I put glue down that center so that the pockets had a stop in, because I don't want anything in there going in through the crease. So yes, that's what I've been up to. So that goes on here, and let's punch our signatures. So I've got my which punch? Oh, there's my skinny one. Oh, there it is. So this is a punching cradle. My husband makes them and I sell them at my bookbinding classes. So first of all, what I need to do is make sure I've got all the pages where, like, most of them will line up. Some of them, like this one, I'm going to center there-ish. That lines up, and this one I'll also pop that roughly in the center. Okay. Punching the signatures. One. Now, once again, I'm going to make sure I've got everything where I want it. Put it about there. Okay, this one's shorter. You can go into the center. You can come down. You can go back up. And you can go into the center. I don't have to have them in the center. You know, you can line them up with the top or the bottom. That's just how I want it today. You never know. Tomorrow I may have done it differently. Two and number 3. Okay, the rest are all good. So my plan is I'm using this the same as I would use this. You know, normally you'd have that and then that'll stick into the book, but I'm putting this underneath and it'll go like that. So these two will be the same. I'll have to go like this to line my holes up again because I can't see through the fabric on that hole. Where are you, hole? There somewhere. Maybe this way might be easier. There we go. And I'm just going to put a I've got a little one. Got a little. Oh, here's a little one. Sort of pop that there, and it's covering the bottom holes, but just to make sure that it's all. It doesn't come all the way up to the top hole, but that's okay. And I might just put. Just gonna put one of these down the side, just to hold it in the right spot. Okay, so now this type of binding, it's just in out. It doesn't matter if you've got what thread. What's that one? It doesn't matter where you start, and as long as you put it on the back. And is that one actually linen? Why don't we use that linen thread? That'd be nice. So I don't have to like go 50 times and and have a huge long thread. I tend to anyway. 1, 2, 3. Actually, do you know what? I might do it like a pamphlet, and now I can sew each one individually. That might be better. And I just need 2 and a bit. And I shall wax it. There we go. I need to melt the wax down and make it into a block again. It's all broken up. Don't want that one. Let's get one with a blunt end. So I want one with a blunt end. That my first one I picked up's got quite a sharp tip, and we don't want that. Now, that's the next question. So you have to think to yourself, do you want your threads in the middle dangling down, or do you want them at the back knotted and unseen? I always like them to dangle, so let's go dangle through the centre. And while I've got that there, I'm just going to clip the outer edge together, just so that it's not zooming all over the place. And then with this one, I'm going to have I got another. All my clips. Okay, I'll put that one up there. That'll reach down, and then I'll use this one here. I'm just going to. I'm not clipping this to the back. Just clipping that so that my thread doesn't get pulled through. So it doesn't matter, up or down or up, either. So I'm going through here, through my envelope, and then through the, if I can, sorry, I can't see. There we go. There, and the next one. Through the top one, which is not in the envelope doesn't get caught in the top one. I have got this the right way around, haven't I? Yes. down. So I've got a lot of holes because originally I was going to do just the in and out. Come on, go through there. Stitch, but that's okay. You can do pamphlet stitch with any amount of holes as long as you've got an odd amount. Okay. Oh, I'm missing the hole on the envelope. That is why it's not going through. And then there we go. Ta-da! Should go through there easily, should it? From this side, Mandy, you can see better. Skip that one. Out through here. Next side. Next lot of holes. Up. I may not have cut myself enough thread. That's okay. We can. Come on. Looks like my book has gone out of alignment. Hate that. That's okay. Get there in the end. Luckily we've got a blunt needle, otherwise I would have had holes everywhere. Out at the top, I'll be able to take this one off now. Oh, sorry, well top, but actually the bottom. Can't see the hole because of the lace. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Glue that back down. There it is. Come down. I'll go through the lace. Back through there. Not wanting to plate. There we go. What have I done? Oh, that's that one. Out. There and through. There we go. And then, oh, just enough back through the, oh, might have to move them down a bit. Back through the centre. There we go. Right. Just shorten that just a tad. Making sure that my tails, one on either side of that centre, so you can see that's a bit loose there, so I need to and same here. That's better. Right, and the old fisherman's knot, so through once and then the second one through twice. That won't come undone. Okay, there's our first signature, so that can come off now. And so now we can do our next one with a tad more thread. attention this time. Beautiful. So loop it through once and then the second time through twice. Lovely. Looking good. And now for the last one. It's just handy to, I like to pull it taut as I go, and that way I don't have to have a third hand. That's my third hand. Oops, lost it. There it is. Nope. Through once, and then through twice. Put all of that stuff away off the desk. Now that, when I was going to put some header tape, but I ended up, what I've done is I put lace over the spine and I've brought it around, and then I've used, this is the fiberglass packing tape, and you just wet the back of it, and it's very nice and strong, so it'll give it a bit of stability and won't be coming apart soon. When I was looking through my header tape, I found this obviously out of a book, so it was still really sticky. I just stuck it there. So now we can, this will go in here. Oh, look at that, and just little bits of lace poking up. Cute. Right, so let's do it. Let's use paper. I might use this one because it's very strong. So I like to do the spine first. I could have made this like a hollow spine because it's got enough you know, it's stable enough to do that, but being a travel journal, it probably is best just to have it all stuck down. Right, material out of the way. Down a bit. So I've got like about 1/16 of an inch top and bottom. I like to before I go too far, just close the book up and make sure that you're happy with where the pages are sitting. And that's all good. So I'm going to open it up and use my fingers to push it down in between the signatures. That's good. Right, I might use different glue for the fabric because that kind of always comes through, and that's not big enough. It might be big enough. There we go. Okay. By clipping that, see, my book stands up, so the spine is staying down, but now I think I'll use some fabric glue for this part. Trim off that They just don't have enough hands. It's a nice day at the moment. Hasn't got too hot yet. Will. So I'm doing this morning because I know that I'll probably just be floating around the pool this afternoon. Best place for you when it's hot. Nice. I mean, this is going to get covered over with end papers, so you'll only end up seeing about that much. Other side. Okay. Let me get the glue under there. Thank you very much. So I was finally had dinner and I was just editing and uploading the video for you guys, and my phone rings and it's my son, and because he lost his license medically and he has to wait until he has epilepsy, so he had a seizure. So yes, and his train was doing what public trains do and wasn't arriving. So, and he goes, oh, and someone left their phone at work and I've got the address and I've got to take it to them, and it was in the complete opposite direction from his place. But he walked here, which, because where he works is not very far. There we go. Right, let's find some end papers. And yes, we did it all. We dropped it all off, and we're all happy. That's good. Oh, that's out of my bottle. Oh, that's out of my bottle. I'll put those away after. Right, end papers. Bring that one down. End pepper. I don't think that's going anywhere. The little. Okay. Now it's going to have to come with that, but we don't want it too in your face, do we? I had talked about using, because this paper, this one was from this actual book. I was talking about putting that down, but I actually, now that I've got this big envelope pocket, I don't need that. Okay, I have got two of these, even though they're printed on different printers, so they're not quite the same. But I actually, is there ones at the front, ones at the back? I think that will be okay. Go in there. There we go. It needs to be 8.5. I reckon 5 would be enough. Yes, because that way we'll still see. I could even make it a bit shorter if I wanted to see more of the fabric. By 5. Let's ink up our little bits and pieces. So which one? That one. It's cute, isn't it? The Law Book Co. of Australasia. I wonder if that'll come off. No. Oh well. That can go there. I like to just audition, make sure that they're going to look okay. Can go, yep, right. Let's put you up. I'm going to use just my normal glue stick and art glitter glue for this one. And then I have to think of a closure. So do I want to put eyelets in the back cover and thread the elastic through? I always, especially with a travel journal, I think about the closure because you've got to think whether or not it's going to interfere with writing in the book. Because that would be terrible if you couldn't write in it after all the effort. It's still warm, as you can see. Yeah, and then back. Because I could put that, you know, when they have the eyelets at the top and the bottom with the elastic, so that when it closes, you put it around. They're usually fairly flat. Gosh, my chair is so squeaky. Tiniest movement and it squeaks. I'll have to see if my husband's got some WD-40. I'm sure he has. In one of his many sheds. Yes, I did say one of his many. He's got like 4. Right. Let's have a look-see. So I've put that on there. I'll probably have to come just under those edges and put something. So there's a little bit of lace poking out there. My big envelope pocket. Give me a tag. Find me a tag. Something that's it's too small, but I'll be able to put on my ticket. So look, here's my passport, journaling one, of course. Cute. That'll be good. And our pages, which I've added. So I added. Now that it's open like that, you can see all the different laces. Doesn't that look so cute? And I've also done the edge punching on all the coffee dyed papers. So 1, 2, that one, and that one. And I did the same in each signature because they've got the same amount. So there we go. We've now got a travel journal. Still not finished. So now, do we do that? You know what I mean? The 2 holes, and then you put the elastic around the front. I just find you need to have a closure on your travel journal, because there's nothing worse if it goes into your bag and stuff goes all over. Thunking. And then, but if I wrap something around it, then I've got to put that somewhere. I found a travel sewing kit. Perfect, I'll be able to use that. Now, I thought I had some black, but I don't. This is skinny elastic. Oh, it's too skinny elastic. And I wondered if I could, if I can like coffee or tea dye it, because we don't white. Well, even though I've got white on there, I don't know if I want a white elastic, because you know it's going to get really dirty. I'm going to have a go. So I will leave it there, because obviously that's going to take a while to do and dry. And we'll come back next time and we'll probably work on some tags for this one. Use some of the tags that I made digitally yesterday. So thank you for joining me. Please like my video and subscribe to my channel so I can keep on bringing you more crafty goodness. You have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday, and I will see you very soon. Take care. Toodles.